Perhaps one of the biggest Halloween symbols is the jack-o'-lantern. We slice up pumpkins putting faces or designs on them, but the term hasn't always been used to refer to anthropomorphized pumpkins. It was first used to describe igneous fetches, which is a phenomenon used to describe the release of gases from decaying plant and animal matter in damp areas, which is also the origin of Will of the Wisps from English folklore. Those are ghosts that would lure unknowing travelers into swamps and stuff to their demise. So remember to keep an eye out if you live near any bodies of water. I guess you could see the relation. The pumpkin's glow from the light inside looks pretty similar, although they weren't always carved from pumpkins. They were first carved from turnips, which is very odd. Maybe I'll try that next. At first, they were used to scare off a wandering soul named Stingy Jack. Stingy Jack tricked the devil into turning into a coin so they could pay a bartender. He then took the coin and stuck it in his pocket with a silver cross and trapped the devil. So, eventually, Jack died, and when he died, he wasn't allowed into heaven or hell. So, he was forced to roam somewhere in between in the afterlife. So, they carved jack-o'-lanterns to frighten him away. And then the Irish settlers came to America, and pumpkins were easier to get than turnips were. Okay, but that don't have anything to do with Halloween. Well, Halloween has some basis from the Celtic festival of Samhain. Halloween also has some origins from Day of the Dead too, but this is about mutilating melons. The festival marked the end of summer and the beginning of the new year, so you know how old this is. During Samhain, the souls of the dead from the year would move on, and other souls would come back to visit. In the 8th century AD, the Roman Catholic Church moved All Saints' Day, a holiday honoring all saints of the church, to November 1st, meaning All Hallows' Eve now fell on October 31st. Traditions from Samhain remained, and still do. We wear disguises to hide from the lost souls wandering about. And who's a lost soul that likes to wander about? Stingy Jack. So he got pretty popular around Halloween, and now more people were carving pumpkins, not just for Stingy Jack, but for other ghosts floating around too. Well, it's starting to come together. It's going to look like crap, but for its purpose, it'll do. So, on r/fan theories, there was a user that shared this theory, and I kind of put this together while I was doing the research for this video too. There's another Halloween character named Jack that has to do with pumpkins. Jack Skellington. So, I thought about it and I was like, so, they're both named Jack, they're both dead, and they both want to steal things. Because I assume Stingy Jack would be a thief, since he's stealing stuff. Or, since he's stingy, I'm sure he'd probably be a thief if he was a... Because he's kind of... What I got from it was he was kind of not really all that good of a person. But this user... Niji Ouija, I think I pronounced that right, made some other great points too. That Halloween Town is also sort of like a place between heaven and hell. Because it's definitely a place for the undead, but it's not heaven nor is it hell. It's more like purgatory. So, could there be some relation? I didn't find anything that said there was, but there you go. Let's get back to carving this. Okay, now for the mouth. That's going to be the most fun part. I'm cutting out that part right there. I don't know I don't know how hard that's going to be, but it's got a cavity. Alright. Now the mouth part, I assume is going to be hard. Because I've got to cut around all these teeth.
And if you sleep on Halloween, beware of stories told when demons come into your dreams and rip apart